Hello, I'm chess expert Bingjie Liu, and I want to show you the 4-move checkmate for the person playing white. E4, E5, Bishop C4, let's say Knight C6, then either Queen H5 or Queen F3. Queen F3 is the most popular one because a lot of players used to like to play this move, attacking the queen, and this seems like a good attacking move, but the truth is that playing this move allows white to checkmate, to trap your king if you're playing on the black side with queen takes f7. This is a very popular trick amongst scholastic players because queen f3 seems like it seems like a move that just moves the queen out of place, and is not a good move because it doesn't develop your pieces. And many players think that the move knight d4 is an initiative move, meaning that white will have to move the queen somewhere, and the person playing on the black side most likely does not know that he is going to be checkmated because of the initiative move, a false initiative move that he just made. When I was in second grade, I played a chess game like this, and I played on the black side. I've also used this same trick on people who also played on the black side, so I tried this variation of both sides, and it was fun. The surprise on my opponent's face is the surprise on my face when I was tricked like this. Anyway, it seems like a good move, knight d4. Next move, you're going to take the pawn, check, and then you're going to take the rook next. But the white side already has two pieces attacking f7, and queen takes f7 is checkmate. You don't expect to lose or win the game that quickly, but that's another reason why knight d4 seems like such a good move to beginners. But when you play chess, you have to see what squares your opponents are attacking, and after a move like bishop c4, you have to see that he's attacking f7 once already. So if he plays a move that attacks it once more, then you'll be checkmated, or just lose the pawn at f7. When he plays queen f3, knight d4, I've seen scholastic players take the pawn with the bishop. Then king e7 has to be played. And this is a really funny move because after bishop takes f7, white will have to start thinking on what his next move will be like, and this is a very unpleasant situation for a scholastic player because he has to defend c2, or else he's going to lose a pawn and a rook for nothing. The knight will be on a8, and he has to defend this bishop on f7, because if the queen moves away, the king can take it. If he plays queen to a3 check, king can take on f7. But scholastic players rated maybe 900, they don't always see that. They play moves like queen d3. One kid played, and instead of capturing the bishop, his opponent, who was 1000 in rating, he played knight f6. he doesn't take the bishop. And then white played c3. He should have taken the bishop back from f7, so it will be out of danger. Instead, he attacks the knight on d4, giving black a choice of taking on f7 and then giving you doubled pawns. For example, this. In this position, the queen is blocking the pawn on d2. The d pawn wants to be on d4. And I see that the only way to put the pawn on d4 as soon as possible is queen c4 check, and then d4. But the problem with that maneuver, this maneuver, queen c4 and d4, is that after check, king goes to e8 or something, depending on what black plays. Then the knight can take on e4 with the black knight, and so I see that his plan is to check me on c4, so I played d6. So when he checks me on c4, I don't have to put my king on e8 and block my rooks from entering the center. Instead, I play bishop e6, counter-attacking his queen. Then he has to move his queen again. Notice that his queen is also defending the pawn on e4. If the queen moves off of these 6 squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he moves off of these 5 squares, then this pawn will be captured by the black knight if he knows that he can win material. Some kids don't at the scholastic level. So let's say he moves here. In this position, it's still a game. It's not better for either side yet. Material is equal. Knight, knight, bishop, bishop, knight, bishop. Although in this position is an open position, and in open positions, this is a chess term, open positions, bishops control more squares than knights. Black is a pawn down, but in an open position with 2 bishops, there's a chance he can win it back. Anyways, thank you. This is my video on the form of checkmate.